With a telescope, you can observe last night's star-studded sky. Nice animation, but if you stare too long into it, you become dizzy. A coordinate. Another one of those coordinates. They seem so in love. I better not disturb them. Why is the souvenir shop closed?
Oh, they're doing their inventory. Paul is doing the inventory. I am sorry. He'll be ready soon. If you really want to buy something, I could get it for you if necessary.
No, I don't think so. Hello, Mrs. Oswald.
Hi, Peter. You were gone for quite a while. Got any news?
You could say that. Do you recall the last time your husband was at the airport?
At the airport. Let's see now. Well, he was actually always at the airport. As far as I know, he also had a safe deposit box there.
A safe deposit box? Do you have the key?
I guess Graham has it.
Maybe he left it here at home.
I don't know. What does a key like that look like?
Do you mind if I just look around a little bit? Maybe I'll find the key.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, Debbie. Was your husband shooting magnetic tape videos in his spare time?
What? Not that I know of. Anyway, what is a magnetic tape video?
It's an outdated way of recording films. Invented during the 20th century. Analog technique. It works with magnetic tapes. Back then, this technique was very popular and widely spread. I'm sure you've already seen one of those so-called VCRs at a garage sale.
Oh, those boxes that look like game consoles?
Something like that, yeah. Anyway, your husband owned such a video cam which is used for recording films on these magnetic videotapes. Did you know that?
He never told me anything about it, and I haven't seen the camera before either.
I found the video camera in a bag which your husband forgot at the SEDI. Or maybe he left the bag there on purpose, I don't know. There were also some other things in this bag. Why did he need this completely outdated video equipment for?
I really have no idea. Graham's always been into the strangest things. Maybe it has something to do with his article. Maybe he did something about the history of technology.
Here's something I wanted to show you. This thread was in that bag I found as well. What could your husband possibly want with thread?
Oh, that's the thread I always used to fix Tommy's teddy bear.
Tommy's teddy?
Yeah. I don't know why he had it with him.
I think there's more to this teddy than meets the eye. I think I have to get going now. Tommy? Hi. Everything all right?
Have you found my dad?
No. No, not yet. Unfortunately. Listen, Tommy, can I borrow your teddy real quick?
Why?
I just would like to check something. You'll get him back. It could be very important.
Okay.
The boy's teddy. Obviously his favorite cuddle toy. It's been stitched up a lot. He's probably missing him already. Look at that. There's an old magnet tape inside the teddy. A videotape. Probably belongs to that camera I found.
Hi, Peter.
Here's something I wanted to show you. The tape was in Tommy's teddy. Why did your husband hide this tape inside the toy?
My goodness, I have no idea. I guess he wanted to hide it, but I don't know from whom or why.
That I would like to know as well. I'm going to look at the tape. If I can somehow dig up a VCR, that is. I think I have to get going now. I'll get in touch with you by messenger in case I hear something. Either by messenger or otherwise I'll call you here directly.
Thanks, Mr. Wright.
Peter, hi. I had a great day. How was yours?
I was gone. Traveling.
Great. Where were you?
In Arecibo. At the SETI Institute.
Ah, so, what did you do there?
I just wanted to check it out. It's very interesting.
Anything interesting?
Well, actually, there are quite a lot of interesting things.
How did you come to think of that? Did someone recommend it to you?
You didn't even ask me if I enjoyed myself.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I'm always so curious, can ask so many questions, and I always forget to ask the most important ones. So, did you have fun? Was the weather fine? Did you see a few aliens?
Yeah. Lots of aliens, actually. But inflatable ones.
I have heard that, yes. I'm glad you had a good time and didn't have to think about the incident with your neighbor.
Well, I'm thinking about even more now. I gotta get going. See you later. So, Bill, how does it look like?
All clear so far. You back already? I thought you had some time off.
Yeah, well, I still have to finish something up. Let's chat for a few minutes.
Sure.
By the way, there's something else. I found some sort of magnetic tape. Do you think you could possibly read this thing?
A magnetic tape? What do you mean? A cassette of some sort?
I would guess so. I don't know the exact name or model number for it.
Jesus! That's a damn VHS tape. No one's used that format since 2010. A real antique. Where did you get it?
That's not important. I'd just like to take a look at it. How would I get a hold of a VCR? Where do they still have them? Any idea?
A video recorder? Man, that won't be easy. If I were you, I'd try the Media Museum.
Or on the scrapyard.
Hold on. The best place to look would actually be Greenwich Village. There are still a few antique dealers who deal in these old things.
That sounds like a plan. Maybe you even have an address for me?
I've heard of a guy called Huntington who's got a shop there. He seems to be a bit weird.
What do you mean, a bit weird?
Well, it's just that I read something about him in the Electronic Observer. He's paranoid. believes in conspiracy theories, and he won't cooperate at all with the authorities. He won't allow his shop to be linked up electronically and refuses to go global net standard bookkeeping. A really stubborn old man.
Yeah, well, a certain stubbornness that comes with age. Heard that happen sometimes. And he got away with that?
Well, anyway, he made enough of a fuss to get into the Electronic Observer. There was a photo of him standing in his shop. The most unbelievable collection of old junk that you have ever seen. Perhaps he still has his shop.
Huntington, Greenwich Village, right. It actually sounds kind of promising. Thanks, Bill. Okay, I gotta go now.
Right. Okay, then.
A magnet. This might come in handy later.